In this new Neighborhood Explain video, we are going farther north. We're going 8 miles to 10 miles north in the area that is being referred by locals and expats as the New Town neighborhood. Apart from this New Town neighborhood, we're also going to touch base on 5 other subdivisions or areas nearby it. Let's join me for our next one. So the 8-mile neighborhood starts right around here at Tuto. Tuto is a 5-unit cabana resort, which before, way back in the day, was actually a coconut plantation. You can see it from what's left of the coconut fields, both in this lot and in the back areas. We'll keep going further and we'll keep showing you the rest of the areas and what is where.
The first area is the San Andres area, in purple with red borders. This area has the Tuto Hotel. It spans from miles 8 to 9 and is on the east beachfront reef side. This area is categorized by having only a few large of lots with over 1 acre and bigger. The San Roman area is the area after, in blue and black border, which is a more residential area with both second and third row lots, yet still having nice sizable lots. There are a decent number of homes and Airbnbs in this area already. Palmero Point is the area after San Roman in the white and red borders. There is a beachfront area and a back area. All the beachfront lots have access and some view of the beach, with the back lots having public access to the beachfront common areas. Both the San Roman and the Palmero spans from miles 9 to 9.5 of the east beachfront side approximately. Platinum Point is immediately behind Palmero Point, which is in the purple with black borders, and it is the newest area being subdivided in the vicinity and is the only area with active developer financing. The area after is the Habaneros area. Is the area in purple with orange borders that spans between the 10 miles to 11-mile marker. This area has both large 1 acre or larger plot lots or residential sized lots. And lastly, the Heredia area, or also known as the New Town area. This is the largest area in red with white borders. This area was originally subdivided into residential lots and larger tracts of lots and given out to local residents with the intent to alleviate with time the congestion of downtown and the lack of property to the native Belizeans. The previous administration opened that area, built those road access and opened the first quarry that you see. Quarry number 1 is now closed and the materials are now being hauled from quarry number 2. It takes anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes to get here from the downtown area on a golf cart, or 25 to 30 minutes on a 4x4 or Polaris, or anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes on a boat from the east reef side. When it comes to resorts, hotels and condo complexes, there is one hotel which named Tuto in the San Andres area. There is La Belize, which is a condo resort with only full-time living but no rentals in the San Andres area as well. And lastly, there is Sapphire Beach Resort, which is a condominium complex with rentals in the Habanero area. When it comes to Airbnb, a quick search shows approximately 10 Airbnbs in the 6 different areas. When it comes to grocery stores, there are 4, mostly all at the 9 miles marker.
We are here with Mr. Martin and Miss Missy. They have decided to make Sapphire Beach their second home, their home away from home, right, guys?
Right?
Right?
How does it feel being this far out of town? Do you sometimes feel like you would like to be closer to town, or there are things that you find yourself lacking being up here?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
At first, I thought I would, but the more stores that come up around the area, we can go get vegetables and odds and ends. So I don't feel a need to go to town all that often.
All that often.
Like maybe once a month to get essentials and hang out with friends. But other than that, we're content up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we're going into town once a week right
Yeah.
now because we're still, we're still fresh into our unit. So there's always something you find that you have to go to one of the hardware stores for, or to Captain Shark's, but once we're settled, we're realizing that, those trips into town for the big shops, maybe
Yeah.
hitting Caribbean Chicken and that type of thing, are less frequent. Everything is up here with there's four stores within 5 minutes golf cart ride of where we are right now.
So realistically speaking, you're looking at being up here that if you generally didn't wanted to go into town, you didn't have to.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
For the road condition, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. When it comes to electricity, there is all on the main roads. Unconfirmed but reliable sources have that Platinum Point will have electricity extended into it, and the Heredia subdivision is now starting to see electricity being extended into it as well. When it comes to restaurants and bars, there are four. There is one restaurant and bar called Gem at Sapphire Beach Resort. There is a bar of El Norte. There is In the Wild. Now we will be discussing the prices of land, homes, and condos in the areas.
All right, so when we're looking at prices of property in these 6 areas, we have an approximate, and these are only approximates. When it comes to off-water land, most of them are of residential size. Residential, we're looking at about 5,000 square feet on average. The price points for a property back here would be anywhere between 30,000 to 55,000 US. For true beachfront properties, we are looking at a big price range of the lowest prices we've seen of 300,000 all the way up to $800,000. Obviously, a lot of variables in that is the size, the location, and so forth. Now, there are a couple areas that offer beachfront view lots with access, meaning they share common access and view. You're looking at price points of anywhere between 95,000 to 175,000. Now, when it comes to condos, remember there are only 2 condo complexes in the area, and price points for a 1 bedroom start at 135,000. Now, for 2 bedrooms, prices start at 299 and go up to all the way to 350,000. Now, for homes, out of the database that we have, there were 3 homes listed in this area, and we started off with a 6 studio bed and breakfast. Now, this bed and breakfast was priced at 725,000. There is currently an off-water 2-bed, 2-bath with 2 acres of land for 750,000. And there's one beachfront home, true beachfront home, 3-bed, 3-bath for 1.3 million. Now, when it comes to the pros and cons of the area, well, first of all, this area has one of the lowest price off-water land and overall price land in San Pedro that still has road access and utility access of electricity. The average residential lot in the Heredia subdivision is of about 5,000 square feet, and it was done with that purpose in mind, to gradually relieve the oversaturation and overcrowdedness of the downtown area. Another pro of the area is that it is the farthest area north that still has road access and electricity access. Throughout the last couple of years, there have been significant changes, significant updates in the area. Now, with pros, there definitely are still some cons. Some cons of the area is that you realistically only have accessibility to the basic goods that these four shops offer. If you are still wanting to be a part of the daily business transactions that happen in San Pedro, or you want to be a part of the main activity that happens in San Pedro, you realistically still have quite a distance to travel to town daily. Remember, we mentioned the way to town can take anywhere from 45 to 60 minutes each way. Another con of the area is that because it is one of the most farther outskirts of town, there is very minimal street upkeep in the area. So when it comes to rainy season, the streets can see their bad time. Now, the next con of the area is that yes, it's relatively still very undeveloped compared to the amount of lots that there are in the area. For that reason, I suggest that the investment in this area be of a long term. Now, for my final thoughts, this area is perfect for the local or expat who's willing to live outside of the main hustle and bustle of San Pedro. The basic goods are accessible here, and for an expat who might not necessarily need the accessibility to town or need the accessibility to the goods in town. This area has been getting significant spotlight as it is one of the larger areas north side of the island outside of Secret Beach with a large number of residential lots available. Thirdly, once you buy at a good price point right now and you're willing to stick it out at the 10-year time, you will see significant appreciation on your property and you will see significant development in the area. And lastly, with the gas station coming up at the Seco Beach cutoff and the store coming up there, the accessibility to more goods is coming closer than ever. So, with time, living up here will feel like if you're living in downtown San Pedro, but with the far less cost of purchasing the property right now. If you'd like more information on the land, condos, or homes available in the area, the links will be in the descriptions below. They will each be labeled for the type of property you like. Send us an email and we'll send you what is available. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.